Howdy, my name is Caroline Couch, and I will be presenting my team's demographic analysis of the Dallas-Fort Worth-Arlington Metropolitan Statistical Area, or MSA. Our findings come from our Population and Economic State of the Community Technical Report. Before I get into the analysis, here's some background on the Dallas-Fort Worth, or DFW, MSA. The DFW MSA is located in North Texas, as seen in the picture to the right, and is the most populated metropolitan area in the state of Texas. Between 2010 and 2020, DFW's population grew from approximately 6.4 million to approximately 7.4 million people. The MSA is made up of 11 different counties and over 200 incorporated cities. The counties found in the MSA are Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Hunt, Johnson, Kaufman, Parker, Rockwall, Tarrant, and Wise counties. The largest cities within the MSA by population are Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington, respectively. You can see these three cities around the center of the MSA, with Fort Worth to the west, Arlington in the middle, and Dallas to the east. DFW is often referred to as the Silicon Prairie and is home to many different job industries such as information technology and data, telecommunications, financial services, and many more. Now that we've covered some background, let's get into our demographic analysis for DFW. Throughout this analysis, our team compared the demographic changes between 2010 and 2020, and sometimes 2021 based on available U.S. Census surveys for the United States, the state of Texas, and DFW. As previously mentioned, DFW's total population grew quite a bit between 2010 and 2020. In 2010, the population was 6,371,773, and in 2020, the reported population was 7,637,387. After calculating percent change for the US, Texas, and DFW, we found that DFW had the highest growth rate compared to the other two geographies. The US saw a change of 7.4%, Texas saw a change of 15.9%, and DFW saw the most with 19.9%. Next, we'll look at population by age and sex. Here we are comparing population pyramids that were constructed for DFW's population in 2010 on the left and 2021 on the right. The ages are broken up into 5-year age cohorts, and the male population is represented on the left of the graph in red, and females are seen on the right in blue. Based on these figures, we can see that the working age population between 25 and 49 years grew between 2010 and 2021, suggesting a growing aging population. It should also be noted that there is a growing youth population as well between 2010 and 2021. For example, the two youngest age cohorts in 2010 were made up of an average of 6.9% males and 6.4% females. In 2021, the same cohorts were made up of an average of 8.1% males and 7.6% females. The growth of both the youth population and the working age population can be tied to in-migration to DFW. This can be because of an increase of amenities and job opportunities to DFW over the 10-year time period, causing many families being drawn into the area to live. Here we will look at the population by race and ethnicity. Following trends shown by data from the US and Texas, DFW is also seeing a decrease in its white population from 50.2% down to 42.8% in 2020. There were also shifts in the minority populations in DFW too. Some of the increases that we see is from 14.8% to 15.7% for the Black or African American population, from 5.3% to 7.9% for the Asian population, and from 27.5% to 29.3% for the Hispanic or Latino population. There was also a large change in percentages in the category of those who identified as 2 or more races, indicating a growing multiracial identities in DFW. Looking at DFW's increasing Hispanic and Latino population also signals that the MSA is following Texas's growing Hispanic and Latino population, as well as in the US. Our findings also indicate that DFW is growing faster than the state of Texas and the US, due in part by DFW's location within the Texas Triangle and high migrant rates. Lastly, we will look at population projections for DFW. The graph to the right shows our team's population projections based on the different calculation methods for DFW for from 2010 up through 2030 based on data collected from the American Community Survey one-year estimate tables. Based on the graph, the geometric method shows the highest amount of change, and the shift share method indicates the highest level of growth for DFW. From our calculations, it is expected that DFW should grow by about 1.5 million people between 2019 and 2030 if current trends and conditions remain true. After completing our analysis of DFW's demographics, our team was able to make the following conclusions. First, DFW has historically shown rapid growth and is projected to continue this trend of rapid growth through 2030. Second, there is stability seen within the population pyramids between 2010 and 2021 for DFW, but this stability is also seen in the Texas and the US population pyramids for the same years, just indicating that DFW is experiencing similar trends to these other two geographies. Third, DFW is exhibiting congruent race and ethnicity trends to Texas and the US. Fourth and finally, the overall state of the MSA is a positive one, showing growth and increased diversity in its communities and on into the future. Last but not least, here are our references, and thank you for watching.